Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I am doing the Celtic Cross for December 2019. Okay, sorry I couldn't get it out earlier. Trying to get all the dailies and the monthlies and the bi-monthlies out on Monday, and then yesterday was such a busy day. Had finally had furniture delivered. You know, that's what a lot of dedication, prayer, and hard work does. Got to deal with those things, right? Anyways, this is your Celtic Cross for December 2019. So first we have, I already set it up, okay, and I will be using these cards just in case I want to clarify something that I'm not really that clear about. But we'll see what happens on this beautiful morning. All right. So let's see what we have for the present. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. So presently you may feel like you have a lot of options, all right? And maybe you do. Doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It could be work, projects. It could be just about anything, okay? But there are options that you're thinking about, and you could be just dreaming about them, or they're actually in the physical, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the challenge is here, though. The Hermit. Okay, so maybe it is things that you're thinking about, okay, with these options. You could be thinking about how you can get certain things accomplished or done. It could be projects. You could also be thinking about how you're going to go about doing things if you're in your head about something in particular. Okay, maybe a relationship, you might be wanting to go into hermit mode to think about how you are going to carry on with the relationship, if there's issues, if everything's going great, how you're going to do something to please your mate. Just, it could be anything, okay? So let it resonate the way you feel, okay? So you're in hermit mode. And if it is projects, you probably will be thinking about how you're going to get a new project started. If you already started on one, how you're going to complete it, things like that, business-wise, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the past, or what has been going on. Okay, we have the Chariot. So in the past, you were hoping probably to move forward in some certain situation in love or, your relationship or business. Okay, I am taking it to this two ways for those of you who might be single. Okay, if you're in a relationship, perhaps you moved forward to the next level of the relationship. If you are at work, possibly you're wanting to advance in your position. Or if you're a business owner, you're probably trying to think about how you're going to go about producing a new product. Okay, so that could be something that you were thinking about in the past. Okay, now in the future, we have, okay, the Queen of Cups. So you could be holding this energy, or somebody in your environment could be holding this energy. Nonetheless, the Queen of Cups is here, and she is very emotional. So, if you're in a relationship, you could be dealing with this person, and perhaps you're wanting to share your emotions with this person. This person probably has a lot of love for you, and then if this is you alone and you're single, you may have a lot of love for yourself and wanting to do the best for yourself, whether it's work-wise, business-wise, or just, personal emotion to love yourself more, okay? Um, let's go ahead and see what the goals are here. Okay, the Magician. So you or somebody in your life could be trying to manifest something. If you are in a relationship, you might want to be trying to manifest, happier days perhaps. Trying to manifest something, ideas to maybe please your mate. Or if you're in a not so good relationship, you may be trying to manifest something to improve the relationship, or maybe get the courage to remove yourself from this relationship. If you are single and trying to manifest something, you could be trying to manifest a person into your life, okay? You could also be trying to manifest maybe a better job position, new ideas for your business, things like that, okay? And let's go ahead and see what's driving you. Ooh, the shadow side. So maybe you've had some difficulties in the past, all right? And if you are in a relationship, maybe you're having difficulties in your relationship, trying to figure things out, trying not to let things affect the relationship. Maybe you might be trying to work hard to keep it together, or you're just not feeling it anymore and you're trying to figure out, how you can separate yourself from this. If you're single, maybe you're having a kind of like a writer's block, but maybe with your business. If you have a business, you might be not able to come up with some good ideas, or maybe you are thinking negatively, like if you're going to succeed at your business. If you're at work, maybe you're being negative about getting that promotion. So you're going to have to try and keep your mind in a more positive state, because it seems that a lot of negativity is coming to your mind. And I don't think, that's not going to move you forward. It's definitely going to keep you stuck. So, try to stay in that manifesting state where you can be positive about your future, positive about your ideas, positive about your relationships. Okay? So this is how you see yourself. Okay, let me move these. I had to put them sideways so they could all fit. All right, so this is how you see yourself. You see yourself in the hanged man position. So most likely you are seeing yourself like this because of this shadow side. You're holding a lot of negativity. Maybe you don't know how you're going to move forward in whatever situation you're dealing with, whether it's job, relationships, home, family, something like that. So you might be in the hanged man position right now, trying to come up with ideas or trying to solve the problem that seems to be on your mind. Okay. Let's see how others see you. Okay, we have the moon. So others might see you as a sort of secretive person. You might spend a lot of time to yourself. You might not be somebody who opens up very easily or very quickly. Perhaps in the past you've been deceived or hurt, and this is why you may have a hard time doing this. Especially if you're a water sign, because water signs tend to be very emotional. And if you are, it's most likely that you've had some trauma in the past. And this is why, this is how people see you as being secretive, and but they don't know about your trauma. And some people will take that, they'll take that some type of way, because most likely a lot of people won't really understand, unless it's like somebody who's been through it themselves, and then they would definitely understand. But it's kind of hard to see or find people who have been in the same situation as you. There are people out there like that, plenty of people. It's just kind of hard to find those people, because why? They tend to be, to themselves. They're not like they're secretive. They're just having a hard time opening up. But it could be secretive too. Okay, there could have been a shady past for some people. Maybe they don't want to bring that out. It could be a number of things like that. Okay, so let's see what your hopes and fears are. Okay, so it seems like you're hoping to move forward to somebody, or you're hoping that somebody moves towards you, because you might be disappointed in your location or where you're at right now. You could be disappointed with a certain direction that you've taken in your business and an idea. You may want to switch off and move in a direction from the past idea to maybe, find more prosperity there. Um, hmm your relationship. Okay, if you're in a relationship, it could be not doing so well, and you might be planning on moving away from that relationship. And like I said, if you're single, you may not be thinking that you're moving in the right direction on a particular project, or maybe you'd like to change jobs even. Okay. And then finally, let's see the outcome. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, any kind of negativity that you may be thinking about, we do have this Ace of Pentacles here, and it's in the upright position. So I'd like to say to you to not to worry too much, because it looks like there's positive outcomes here for you. Okay, I think you will be able to get through all these, negative cards, or cards that have, actually, the shadow side and the Hanged Man. Those two, oh, and the Moon, kind of. Those could be, the most negative cards here, I guess you could say. Not completely negative, because, with the shadow side, we learn from our lessons, okay? We try to get past them best we can. We try to heal ourselves. So you can take that in that aspect, okay? And then with the Hanged Man, instead of jumping from one idea to the next, or one direction to the next, it's always good to give it a little bit of thought before you move forward. Just don't stay there too long, okay? Because you might miss opportunities, you might miss your chance to move forward. And it's the Hanged Man position can be good sometimes, but if you're there for too long, you could definitely miss opportunities. Okay, and then with that Moon card, maybe you need to learn to express your inner feelings better, or maybe you have secrets that you need them to come into light, to, make yourself heal, because usually when you hold secrets, especially if they're negative secrets, it's better to come clean and let them out, because when you hoard up inside your body or inside your mind all these secrets, you tend to become very nervous, anxious, worrisome, and that can definitely affect your health. And you want to be your mind, body, and soul, you want them all to be aligned, so you can take care of per se, your temple, take care of your temple, which is your body, your shell, okay? You want to take care of all that inner stuff, so the outer part is good, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see, what do I need to clarify here? Honestly, I don't really feel like I need to clarify much. It's very straight to the point, okay? There's so many scenarios that can go on here, and I've tried to pretty much cover all of them for you. If you do feel like there's any more things going on in your life that I didn't cover, please comment below and let us know, because somebody else might want to know. Um, Please don't leave any super negative comments, because I try to keep it positive on the page. I want to keep that negative energy away from myself and my viewers. Okay, we all want positivity here, and we all want happiness in our lives, and just, putting out that negative feeling or that negative vibe it's going to affect our health too. Okay. Yeah, so that was today's Celtic Cross for December 2019. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share on these videos. To my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm hoping to help you with any of your needs. If you have any, psychological problems or questions in your life that you need help with, I'm always here. And this is not my only job. I am trying to start a business here, so I am rather busy. But I am trying to get as many videos out as I can, as much as I can, for the viewers, because I don't want to let anybody down, okay? So, with that being said, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and let me pull an oracle, okay? Let me put this on pause so I can go choose one. I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to use the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracles for today's oracle segment. I did pre-shuffle, but I will pull two cards for the viewer, and yeah, let's go ahead and find out what kind of wisdom Buddha has for you. Okay, I'm just going to set this to the side, as y'all know that I like to keep this in case I'm not getting the full message, or I feel uncomfortable with my message that I'm receiving intuitively. But sometimes I need it, sometimes I don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out here. Pre-shuffled already, but I'm going to shuffle one more time. Then I'm going to separate the cards, or I'm going to cut them in 3 piles, put them back together, and then cut them a second time in 2 piles so I can choose the 2 cards. Okay, what kind of wisdom does Buddha have for the viewer for the Celtic Cross of December 2019? Try to get a nice even shuffle there. Okay. So first I'm going to cut it into 3 piles. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and put them back together. I just feel weird about that top card when you split it in 2, you know. And then I'm going to cut it into 2. And these are the 2 top cards that I'm going to use. Okay. So let's find out what kind of wisdom Buddha has for the viewer today for this Celtic cross reading for December 2019. Wonderful. We have the infant Ganesh. And you know what? The infant Ganesh seems to be coming out a lot lately, and an imp. Okay, well, let's see. So the infant Ganesh, this is the remover of obstacles. Call on Ganesh to remove obstacles in your life. And you know what? I call on the infant Ganesh all the time, okay? I always feel like I'm, you know, if I feel like I can't move forward or there's just some kind of negative ideas in my mind, you know, first of all, when that comes along, I thank the universe for sending me that message, but I kindly refuse the message and tell the universe or whoever or whatever is bringing me that negativity. Thank you for the message, but I prefer to think more positively, and that's the direction that I'm going. And then usually in the next meditation, I will definitely call out to the infant Ganesh to remove any blockages or obstacles in my life to help me move forward in a more positive direction. Okay, so this card here is urging you or telling you that if you do have obstacles, that you can call on the infant Ganesh to help you remove those obstacles. And I know a lot of people may be like, well, I don't study that religion, and I don't do this, and I don't do that. But you know what? To be honest with you, if you were to combine many of the religions today, you would find that there would be many, many similarities. Okay, and if we can agree on those things, maybe, you know, some of their other things might work for us. That I am a true believer of that, and I believe that we all should be together as one and not so separate, because we all have great ideas when it comes to religion and our inner peace, and I believe that everybody should share the same common interests when it comes to their own inner gods or outer gods, or however they want to put that, okay? So anyhow, you can call on the infant Ganesh to remove these obstacles. Do it before bed, do it before meditation, but you know, do it if you do feel like you have obstacles or blockages, okay? Now, I also see we have an imp, all right? And you know, in my mind, an imp is one of those I remember as a child, my mother used to always get me books about fairies and this, that, and the other. I'm not absolutely sure why, but I enjoyed the books and I always read them. And I remember an imp was a sort of like a little character, in the book, like an elf or a fairy or something. But it wasn't a very good one, okay? It was one that was like sneaky, you know, trying to make you think bad things and do bad things, to be like a bad kid. You know what I'm saying? So this one says an imp, one of the 8 classes of demons. Choose positive thoughts that will chase away the devil. Okay, perfect for today's reading, this Celtic Cross reading, because it seemed that some of the cards in the reading were sort of on the negative side, okay? So you might be thinking too much, right? You may be in the hanged man mode too much. You may be not able to express your emotions, which is causing a little bit of mental anguish, anxiety, and worry. And like I said, that can definitely affect your health, okay? There's a lot of things linked to anxiety and worry that affect people's health, okay? You can have heart issues, you can have mental instability, you know, and when you have heart issues, that can turn into a number of terrible things that can happen to your physical health. Also, you may feel a lot of back pain and injury, like you haven't injured yourself, but you're feeling this horrible back pain in certain areas of your back or in your body. And that's because a lot of the reasons why we get these back pains for no apparent reason is because possibly we are holding in emotions, or we are holding in things that need to come out. okay? Especially like in the upper back, across the scapula areas. You could be feeling pains there, and that is a signal of, holding in emotions, not being able to express yourself. And, one day you're just not going to be able to take that pain anymore. You're going to go to the chiropractor, they're going to do what they can, and most likely it's never going to go away. Why? Because you definitely need to express your emotions, okay? Because that is the main issue if you have no injury there. If you have an injury there, then that's different, okay? But if you've never hurt yourself there and all of a sudden, ouch, my back is just killing me, I don't know why, it's because you're holding in deep emotions, something that you need to discuss, something that you need to get off your chest, okay? So right here, this card is telling you that you need to choose positive thoughts, because when you bring in those negative thoughts, those are that's the devil trying to come into your life. That's what this card is saying. Okay, now. And we don't want that. We don't want that kind of energy in our lives, right? Mind, body, spirit. We want all that to be good and healthy. We want to be happy, pain-free. We want to enjoy our lives, right? And if the devil is involved in our lives, there's always discomfort, sadness, anguish, anxiety, worry, and those are the things that make us decline in health, okay? And that's definitely not what we want. So these are some very good cards today, and very good advice from Buddha. Okay, maybe you should consider those. And if you do call out to the infant Ganesh, you don't have to yell at or scream at it unless you're alone and you want to. You don't have to, if you're feeling a little embarrassed about doing that, maybe someone's in your environment and you tell them, I'm going to go meditate, and you don't want to say it out loud, you can definitely whisper it, or you can think it, okay? Because all of our spirits can hear you. They hear your thoughts. They hear your feelings. So don't be afraid to put this out there and to call on the infant Ganesh. And remember, this imp trying to worm its way into your thoughts, okay? Thank them for visiting, but tell them, I'm sorry, I don't have time for you today. I'm dealing with infant Ganesh, or I'm dealing with happier thoughts, and that's the direction that I'm going. Okay? So I'm sending out a lot of love for you guys, or to you guys. If you need it, just grab it up, because there's plenty of love to go around. And my name is Mona, and this is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'm wishing you guys a wonderful, happy, sunny day. All right, bye-bye.